Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. We are here with the next game of DaJet Powers. NFL career mode. Well, NFL career. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy this game against the Green Bay Packers. As you can see, wait, let me get my stuff together. Alright. As you see, I can't edit these slots, can I? No. Can I? No. Gotta be 80 overall, 85. Okay. But we're gonna bypass all that. Okay. We going to start our training. See what we can get this week. Had a big game last week. Close to 200 yards. I think 2 TDs or 1 TD. Ran the ball a lot, which is always good, but always room for improvement. Had a big win against a top team. Proud of that. So,
fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option. We've got 17 weeks. We strap it up and we get better each week. This is one of those times you got to take advantage of it. All right? So let's get at it.
Here we go. White 20.
All right.
Hey, say hi.
Good shit. Good way to start practice off.
Shot. 180.
Doing the same. It's too easy out here. I'm gonna go to the left. Way to cut back in, get that block. So, practice training is pretty easy this week. Just gotta work on.
Shot. 180. Turbo set.
Oh. Waited too late
Hey, you
to
know
accelerate.
what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're going to get to that next level.
That's silver, so I'll take that. Really wanted to go, but I'll take the silver. And we're gonna get to the next game. Next game against Green Bay. Our rivals, Green Bay Packers. Excuse me. Upgrade our player. Put in a power. Not a power back, but it'll be nice to, truck the little people. So I'm an X Factor. We're gonna get into this game. We're only gonna play offensive carries and punt returns possible. So we got a Monday night game against Green Bay. They're significantly better than us. So we're gonna try to come out here and get the dub.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
Let's go. We get the ball first. We did. All right, so I'm gonna start out.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take
zone.
over.
I got a lot of people in those areas. Alexandra and Kenny, so gotta watch out for those. Kenny's already on our ass.
A running play there, going
Good
to
run
get
from
10
us.
and a quick first down.
Got a good first down.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense,
Try it
though,
again.
doesn't it? Have we ever run into
plan
a
is to
running
run
back
away.
that had a great game the week before that didn't
Run away
think
from
that's just going to
Kenny.
naturally continue?
Use
Just
our
make sure you
speed to
feed me
get
the
to the
football.
outside.
And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm,
take that. We'll take
number
that.
of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw there taken in by Hodge.
You don't know how to do that thing.
And he's tackled a yard short of the
Good base.
marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And he'll be brought down, it looks
Is that
like
a first
right
down?
at the 40. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board.
All right, we worked on
and
this
I
in
love them when they're
practice.
sixes.
Right
Yeah.
back to him on first down. And he gets this to the 35.
Take
Good
that.
for a gain of 5.
Go back to this.
Second down and 5.
Punch. A little tired. Get a little breather after this play.
And to give this time to the tailback.
First down.
And he'll work it inside the 30
Here
to
we
the
go.
29-yard line.
Take that.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening
Nice
drive,
spacing.
establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly.
Cyphers
It's a big man's
here.
game. And it's not necessarily size.
It's
He's
not
talking about
rookie.
playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Follow my blocks.
Now a
There you
handoff
go.
here to his running back. He'll be dropped at the 25
take that
after
6
a gain
yards.
of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit
Little
off
string.
a pretty decent gain.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third
Gotta
down.
quieten this car out a little bit.
Now gone.
There we go.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And so close.
Get in there.
He gets
Ah.
it to the 1. Out of
Gives it a
bounds
1.
right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the
I know what
effort.
working was.
But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape.
Get in there. Get in there.
And he's going to take,
take it.
in for
Touchdown.
a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his first touchdown of the new season.
Good job, game. Good job, team. Good job, team. We're gonna go to the next play. Make sure we're not missing nothing. Incomplete pass. Alrighty.
On 4th down on is Corey
Catch the
Bojorquez to punt.
We're taking it.
He'll return it from the 6.
Oh, come on. Gotta hold your block.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the
Those are
field.
blocks, those are
Last
blocks.
week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
Oh, no huddle. No huddle. Let's go.
7 yards there and a first down.
Good effective verse.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The stream again.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Goff now looking to throw.
Got him again.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And
Got him again. First down.
First down here at about the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running
block
back.
him, man. Come on.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that
He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that.
Oh, man, that's crazy. But it's the way it goes. Can we get the ball back? Yeah, got the ball back. Well, we'll take that. Hit the ball back.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Oh,
and he's going to get a good
my speed
of
up.
9 here up to the 34.
My speed up a little bit more.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Goff's throw taken in by Hawkinson here.
Let's go.
And he gets this one
Keep
to
him on their toes. Keep
midfield
him on their
before he's
toes.
brought down. They run the counter now on 1st down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 21 yards there on third down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
To throw again on second down. Goff steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Goff on third down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
All right.
Here's Goff. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way, head and shoulder.
Touchdown, right?
Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside.
We'll get it in this time.
Really well run route.
Well, what a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Yes. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly.
Take it. Take that. Okay. 34. Ah, come on. Going to halftime 14-10, but we'll take that. We're gonna get back into the second half and try to make, stretch our lead even further so we can get it going. You gotta stop that momentum, D. 3rd and 12, okay. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. We'll take that. Trying to get a good punt return here. But I feel like they're going to try to keep it away from me.
For the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
One more.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Shit.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw, gone.
Should have been working all game.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Continues to work.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He gets this complete to Cephas.
Nowhere.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
They ain't seem to stop this shit.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Sharp
Swift.
there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fourth quarter time.
3rd down. They've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Go off a handoff here to Swift. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation. Swift. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there.
6 points to go a long way here.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal.
No, Goff.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Why,
Picked
Goff?
up by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit.
All right. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. All we need is a field goal.
We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Breaks the tackle, now an alley.
Let's
and he
go.
takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
Run a little clock now.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
We need you in the game, man.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Oh, no, he lost the football.
No.
And the defense has got it in their end zone. And that strip may have just saved this ball game for them.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity.
It's a touchdown.
They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week it points going to be a whole lot.
Wow.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout. Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game? No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked. It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out. So for the Packers, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will.
That was a tough break. I got stripped in the end zone. I feel like the ball crossed the plane before I got into the end zone, but it's really nothing you can do at that point. But, you know, it's all good, but you just move on the game. Game 3, week 3, and learn from our mistakes and learn. So we're gonna advance through the week. Got the Baltimore Ravens at home. Going to do a little weekly training. See what we need to work on this week.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Working on inside zone. Yeah. Take that.
Who goes tonight?
Touchdown. Take it. I'm running hard. Been running hard all season, honestly. Take that little
180.
7-yard gain. 2-yard gain, maybe.
Black 20. What's that?
Oh, we're not gonna get in. I don't think we're gonna get in. Might be looking at another silver. Oh no, we getting in. We get in. Take that gold. It's all about the vision. So we are able to get that putback. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Hey, man, listen. Great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're going to be just fine.
Let's go. Got a big game this week. Got a big game this week, so hopefully we can make it. Hopefully we can make it a easy dub by controlling the clock, and so we're going to play season, play offense only, because I am offensive player. Stuff we got, of course, defense got to stop Lamar. Have a hell of a good left tackle. Marlon Humphreys is going to make passing the ball harder, but my plan is to run the ball consistently and come out here with a dub, man. Play our color rush. I'll get them. Oh wait. So let's see what we can do. We'll see what we can get done in this game number 2.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Of course, they scored. I feel good.
So the football will be
Good job,
at
D.
the 25-yard line as
the
this
halfback
offense
zone.
gets set to take over.
On the weak side, they're overloading the right side. So, got 4 people in the box, and they only have 3. So, should have a mismatch somewhere.
Oh, good footwork on the spin. And they work this
Good run,
run
good
on
run, good
field
run.
across the 45.
Take that
That
22
good
yards.
for 22 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you,
flip
they
this
want
play.
the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 107 yards, and the touchdown.
So, partner, you know, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue.
Here's a diving catch right side.
Come on the ball, on the ball.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now Goff. Kadarius Hodge has it complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Just him in end zone. Try to protect the ball this time.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Lost the yard.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there,
Definitely
and it's going
lost
to
the
set up
yard.
second and goal.
Try to have it toss.
Like 20.
Should have enough speed to get to the edge.
They'll try to run this one in.
Nope.
And not able to break away
Lost another
this
yard.
time as they're
All
going to
right.
stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Might be 7 for a field goal here, but just not my plan. But we'll see.
Out of the gun. Goff.
It.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Adafe Owe in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
7 for a field goal. Not what we wanted,
Seibert able
but
to
we
knock
put points
this
on the
one
board.
through. And that will tie us at 3-3.
See what we're doing on defense now. Third and 4. Good job. We stopped him. We stopped him. We stopped him. Pump my rock back.
So on fourth down,
Trying to
here's
get a good
Sam
return
Cook to
here.
punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 10. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
Come on.
And the offense will come back out
We're
deep
doing
in their own
inside zone.
territory.
Practice.
Line of
Hit him
scrimmage,
with
the
that.
15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second
4
down.
yards.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And
First
he
down.
almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This
Throw left side is complete on the
Good shit,
diving
Goff.
effort. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
When I
Who
played
did
in
come
the
back
yard
to
as
the
a kid,
ball?
I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV.
Where did
I
come
don't
back
think I
to the
ever
ball?
imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No,
Good ball.
I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Let's go.
36
Give it
yards
to
on the
me.
play.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running
Oh, yeah.
game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's going to get
4
4 out of
yards.
this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Tyrell Williams. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest.
I'll take that. Good shit. All right. So D, second and 12, third and 11. Okay. Giving us the ball back. We're getting the ball back. Chance to put some points on the board before
Here's Sam
halftime.
Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Yep. Yeah, I'm taking that bitch.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
I'll take that.
1:50 left to go in the second quarter.
We will take
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
I'll huddle this thing.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. As that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him.
Got a block. Dang. Okay, we hold Lamar and Chip.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore.
Can we give him more points on the board?
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Take that.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Lions will take over. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. On 1st and 10, Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Goff on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So this should work.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
It's about 52 yards. We'll go for it. No win. Missed it. Missed it. Missed it. It was long enough. We missed
And
it.
that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we send you down to our left. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Taken at the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
He almost broke that.
So here are the Lions to take over. They were losers to the Packers a week ago, but they've got the lead right now here as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Right back to him on 1st down. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Dang, bro. Hold on.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield,
and
he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. That is just what...
You give up a touchdown, problem. Yep. Touchdown. Tie game again, so we'll we're not panicking. We're not panicking at all. But you know, we'll just.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Gone. Being chased out left.
That block off.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball in the coverage to the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
180.
Goff now looks to throw. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he's got this down to the 35.
Back to the line.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I tried to cut back into the inside.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on third down. To throw is Goff.
Perfect
now they go screen. It's complete.
Perfect.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And to give this time to the tailback. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Get in there.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
And look good, everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up.
Let's go.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great
Came
effort
too far
there.
to this close not to get into it.
And the Lions have taken the lead. So they took a chance there on 4th down, and boy, does it pay off. It pays off with 6 points.
Oh, you can't stop that damn offense. Give us the ball. 3 minutes to go. Fine by me.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. That is caught. It's Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The end result, 21 yards. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Try to make them use their
right in the
timeouts.
yard.
I'm perfectly fine taking a field goal here.
Hands it off out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's
big body, boy. Big body.
Before he's taken down at the 27. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a handoff looking right. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Black 20.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
180.
Big play.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming.
Snap this ball, leave him as much time as possible, or less time as possible. So, probably snapped it with like 8 seconds to go.
Seibert's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
That's what we wanted them to do.
So
Use their
good kick there, and
timeouts.
they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
To use their timeouts and to make them ball game.
Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, you know, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. You know, we've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock? Right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So for Detroit, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll look to get back on track next.
Had a good win. It was close, but you know, we'll take that win. We did exactly what we need to do this game. We kind of shut down Lamar, so we'll take that. Hey, it's more you can ask for, you know. We will upgrade our player. Back. Still to an overall 73 right now. Still Superstar X Factor, which I don't agree with, but I'm gonna see if I can change it. But we're gonna advance to the next week. And we got the Bears. They're 0-3, 2-1. So we're gonna end off on that and successful. I say successful. You know, first 2 weeks of the season. You know, we should have beat. That was an unfortunate fumble by the Packers against the Packers. But you know, we're gonna cut our ties, cut our losses, and look at that as a learning experience. So this has been the Kenny DaJet Powers story. If you enjoyed it, continue to look out for more episodes, and we're out.